Hey guys, Dan Hellman back with another Watcher of Realms video. Today we are on the test server. You can always tell I'm on the test server with this little white square in the top. I am on the test server. We're going to mess around with Glacius. We got him built out with some gear. I have not awakened him yet. I've noticed people get very mad if I awaken heroes when I'm trying to test them, but I enjoy testing the maximum scenario, the maximum damage scenario, right? So here's what we got going on. He is fully skilled up. He's level 60. He has some great gear on him. He has a lot of attack, and he has a Soulbound Arcana set. So we're going to test with this one. I do have Tear of Twilight on him as well. I have not awakened him, as I said. He's fully promoted, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to mess around with this guy in some content, see how he does. We're going to start off in Guild Boss because I want to try out him in the regular guild boss. Maybe we'll throw him in the new guild boss as well. These videos take a lot of time, so these take hours and hours and hours to get these heroes all built and tested in all the scenarios. So if you wouldn't mind, I would love you to press that subscribe button and that like button. It really helps me out. But let's go in here. We're going to record something new on this boss here. So we have something similar going on. I wanted to test his damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in Elder here. We're going to test some maximum damage. As I said, we're going to put in a healer down here. We're going to use this is totally fine. I don't know if I have good gear on my... Yeah, I definitely don't. Okay, I would like to test him out as well in this content. So, because this guy is very similar to Glacius, so I want to test him versus Nocturne. So we're gonna put some better gear on him, and we'll come back in a minute, and we will try out this team. So there's Glacius. We'll throw him in. This is the team we're gonna try, but I'll be back in a minute. All right, we are back. We got everyone geared up and ready to go. I'll just go through the gear real quick. We got Soulbound Arcana on Elder. We have Soulbound Arcana on Felsia. You can see the stats above me. Ivar has Soulbound Arcana. Silas has Infernal Roar. I think Hex is in here too. He's got the crit damage set. We have Glacius in this set as well. I'm just looking for attack speed, high attack, crit, some crit damage, etc. We have her in Invigoration. Is that what this set is called? Oh my god, yeah, Invigoration. And that's pretty much most of the heroes for it. Let's go. Let's get this going here. So we're gonna hit play test. We're gonna try to see how much damage I can get, and I would just want to compare the damage. And then what I can do is, after I record the auto, I can give him more awakens, and then we'll see how that affects his damage, and we'll tabulate all that damage together. Now, I'm mainly just trying to do a damage test on this guy. And I think Guild Boss is a great place to do it because you can sit in here and do the play test, and you can just hit retry and record the data, and you know it gives you basically a really good idea of how much you're going to gain from awakens and all that stuff. So all right, let's try this. Let's see what we can do here. So we're going to first put down Ivar is going to have to go, I think, over here. Silas is going to have to go. No, that's not Silas. Silas is going to have to go here. We'll have to place Dolores here. We'll place you there. We'll place Elder up front. We'll place Felsia right behind. And then finally we'll place our last two units, which will be you and you. Okay. I don't know that I need the extra healing from Hollow, but we're going to find out real quick if we do or not. All right, we're going to first wait for our Dolores to get her going, and then we're going to pop everything. Might need the extra healing. We'll see here in a sec. Maybe not. Alright, broke through that quite well. We'll pop that, finish that off. And then we'll wait for the Dolores. We'll do this again. We'll rinse and repeat. I'll only show you guys the fight once, and then we'll use some, fast forwarding and all that stuff to go through and, test some different things, test some different awakens. I'm curious how his damage is going to end up. I guess maybe I need to use Felsia more often, but it's okay. I guess we'll just wait a second here. We'll wait for Leia to get her ultimate back up. Glacius, I've noticed already, his ultimate is quite slow to use. Very slow. 71%. Slowest in the entire team here, pretty much. There we go. We'll use all those. Okay. Getting hit pretty hard. Hopefully we can make it through without losing anyone. We use that while we have Dolores up. Guess we'll just use this. Maybe we can use it on multiple. Maybe we can use that one again. Let's see here. How quick does she get hers back? Maybe that was a mistake. Now we won't be able to use it for Dolores. Yeah, I think we got to wait on Felsia. That was probably a mistake. That's okay. Okay, we got the shield up. So we're going to pop the ultimates here in 1 second right about now. Got most of them up. We'll use Silas, we'll use Felsia. We'll finish off his in like 1 second. Glacius is slow. He is slow to use that ultimate, definitely. Okay. I don't have any rage regen on him. Maybe I need to put a tiny bit of rage regen on him so that he can rotate his ultimates more evenly with the rest of the team here. Maybe that's what we need to do. Again, I'm just doing a damage test, so I'm not going to spend, 18 hours on this video going through it. I just want to see what his damage is like with different awakens and versus people like Felsia and Elder who are kind of... And, what's his face? Nocturne. Nocturne is the real one that is pretty close to him, so I'm really curious how Nocturne stacks up. Alright, we'll wait here a second. As soon as my Leia can use her ultimate right about now. Yeah, he is really slow. I might need some rage regen on him to help him keep up here. He is very slow to use his ultimate. Yeah, look at how slow that is, damn. I guess he has kind of a long ultimate though, so maybe that's part of the reason why. Okay, got the shield down, no problem, even though we didn't have really any ultimates going on there. That's okay. Really curious to see the damage here. Really curious. We're going to use this one real quick because he gets his back very fast. Alright, 58 seconds left. Once we get most of our heroes full rage here, right about... now. Okay, we got 44 seconds left, so now we pretty much just leave the auto on to finish it up. So people are just using their ultimates as they come up, because we don't have a lot of time left. So, hey, we were able to live with just the 2 healers, so that works out. And we're gonna hit, it looks like we're gonna hit 50k. Yeah, barely. But 50k with basically only Northerners, so that's not bad. Man, barely made it. That's okay. It's okay. We did it. We did it. I'm really curious to see that Nocturne versus Glacius damage. I'm really curious to see how much difference it is. All right, 51k. There it is, recorded. And we'll check the new Felsia damage. So I am going to hit yes to upgrade this because I do want to do this multiple times. So first thing is check damage. Felsia, wow. Wow, almost identical damage between Glacius and Nocturne. Interesting. I mean, it's definitely decent damage. I mean, look at how close all 4 of these heroes are. Wow. Interesting. Felsia is A5. I think my Nocturne's A5. I think everyone's A5 besides Glacius. So now we'll put some Awakens into Glacius and we'll see how he does with Awakens. So we'll hit OK. We'll hit complete. Okay, now we're going to go through and we're going to do the Awakens, and I'll do them one by one. We'll keep track of all this. I'll put it in a spreadsheet at the end and talk about the damage difference because we're going to just talk about that for sure. All right, let's take a look at what we got going on, all the damage that we did, and through the different Awakens. So A0, we ended up 51,297 blood, 60,900 damage on Glacius. Awaken 1, 15% increased damage. Doesn't have as much as an effect as I thought it would, but it's increased, not more damage. So I think it just increases your skill multiplier by 15% is what I think that does when it just says increases damage. It's not very clear in the game how the multipliers work. So that seems to not be affecting him very much, nowhere near as much as I thought it would. And then you'll see, there's obviously some variance. So maybe this first one on the A0 was a strong damage, and then the second one was weak. And then, because this 300 attack you wouldn't think would affect it that much. You wouldn't think you'd get more damage from 300 attack than you would from 15% increased damage. But I don't know, maybe the way it scales, this goes to your base attack. So maybe it just boosted his attack by that much. I don't know. And then the next one, when he has a shield, he gains increased damage again, and that brought him down in damage. Obviously, that doesn't make sense, so there's going to be variance in there. And then Awaken 5 gives him no damage at all, so I'm thinking that, maybe this one was weak, and maybe he's doing about 70 now. I also increased Nocturne to A5, and his A5 is clearly useless, literally useless. It got him basically nothing. So that's it. That's the damage video here. Now, what do I think of? I think he's like a better version of Nocturne, right? Nocturne not being super useful, this guy not being crazy useful. However, he's going to inflict freeze, so he's going to be quite useful in the other guild boss. So yeah, I only have 2 keys here, so I can't do this testing on this boss, unfortunately. But I think he's going to be useful for this one to help stun. That's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and that subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.